All right. I thought I'd talk to you today about my favorite things, physics, and in particular, pendulum physics. Now, my legs and arms, I view them sometimes as pendulums, and a pendulum, of course, is a swinging object, a rope or stick. Okay, and what we learned years ago was that the pendulum punch, and I didn't invent it, but the pendulum punch, added some force. What I want to talk to you about, we of course went to hooks because it's a circular rotation of the opponent. Okay, what we're doing is it's an angular momentum. His force is going this way, we're hitting it up. Okay, so a friend of mine calls it force redirection. It's just angular momentum. The arguments have been, well, we want to swing our arms. Well, swinging your arms, it's slow because you're traveling a certain distance. Okay, we use this ball as a target, so we're really going to the ball, okay, or to the ball. Well, what we learned is that swing, okay, is mechanical disadvantage. It's much easier for me to swing this ball quickly, okay, with a bent arm. And the bent arm, of course, that's the lever arm, the distance from my shoulder to what I'm hitting with my hands. Okay, when it's here, it's a lot longer. It takes a lot more effort than here, okay, and consequently, when you encounter a negative force, your opponent, okay, here it's a mechanical disadvantage, and here it's a mechanical advantage. Now the problem with, again, playing with hooks, I call them hooks, some guys call them uppercuts, I don't know. I got a friend that calls it double under, okay, but we call them hooks, again, to try and get the mechanical advantage of a shorter appendage. Okay, the problem is it is shorter, and it allows a little bit more access to your chest. Now, we're trying to get the defender in his armpits or chest. We call that the handles, like handles on a suitcase. We feel as though if we can get that mechanical connection, we can start to apply force to his levers and throw them around. There's plenty of film of that. You can watch it on your own in some of my early videos. Well, what we found is that because you're short, okay, you see that nice target? Well, your defensive players are trying to put their hands in there, and all they have to do is get a stalemate. They win. We have to get movement. We're the only athletes out there that have to get movement. We have to do work. We have to change our opponent's position, move him. Okay, and stalemate's a win for him. So what we're trying to do is get that movement with strong, mechanically advantaged hooks. And what we've learned is that it's very important for us it's not so much that we're going to hit him first, it's that he's not going to hit us solidly. And we've added or incorporated this shoulder roll, this Mayweather shoulder roll, okay? The shoulder roll, the Philly roll. Okay, what Floyd Mayweather does is he takes away the target. See the target? What do you call a boxer that boxes like this, knocked out? He takes away the target, covers his face, okay, covers his body, and he has a chance to throw jabs, uppercuts, hooks, okay? And he does it, and he is smaller, he's condensed so that he can accelerate it quicker and cover up that target. Okay, he's got to protect his head. We're generally not getting hit in the face with punches. Unfortunately, if you watch enough or if you play football, you know that happens. But we know that that's the handle that everybody wants right in here. So we're covering that up. And what we do is we take that gator step that I've been preaching. We take that gator step, lower our hips, abduct our hips, and take away the target with the shoulder roll, okay? And then we just come back with the hooks. If he can't get to your target, no matter how quick he shoots, he doesn't hit anything, or he hits what we call the rock. He hits that solid rock shoulder and can't get that chest. He's bouncing off, he's splashing off. He may even, by collisioning, he may even crumple up or what we call deform, okay? But he's hitting a solid rock, and we're coming back with the hooks, okay, a little bit later. Now this is primarily for yellow light. If it's green light, we still want a long arm and come with the hook. Okay, but we start out, what we learned was we'll start out with a shoulder roll anyway, because we don't want to get hit in the chest in case he attacks us. The shoulder roll doesn't hurt us on green light. On red light, I told him to stay square and not shoulder roll, but I don't think it's as important to stay square as it is to get square. Okay, square to air. So there's nothing to hit, get square. Okay, nothing to hit. Now you can go in both directions. You can go to your gap, or you can rewind and help the man that you can't see. But in yellow light, we take away the target and we just come back and hit him a little later. Okay, he's got to be pretty good to hit you. You're a moving target. Okay, go ahead, hit that shoulder. I can get this one shoulder much lower than I can get both shoulders. Okay, and the way the body works, it works in diagonals. Okay, coming off the left foot, driving the right shoulder, I am working a diagonal. Okay, synchronized diagonal antagonist. I'm going to generate pretty good power. Plus, if I condense, which we're always talking about condensing, I'm in a mechanical advantage position. I don't need as much physical strength. Well, my physical strength is not diminished, so it's more efficient. Okay. So again, control when the collision occurs. Okay. Be like Mayweather. Take away that target. Okay. Let him hit something hard, the rock, or let him miss totally, and then come back with the counterpunch. That's what we did this year. I liked it. I've explained it already, but I just wanted to clear it up. Okay? Anyway, Happy New Year.